Hi everyone. So let's get started with download of this Anaconda and we'll install on our local machine. So let me just switch to the browser and we'll go to the anaconda.com/download. You can see on a very first page they have written like it's very high performance distribution and you can easily install 1400 plus different data science package at a one shot once you install this Anaconda distribution for the Python. It has a very good package management available, and this Anaconda is available for all three different operating systems like a Windows, Mac or a Linux. So installation process is quite similar on a Windows and a Mac machine. You can download all those graphical installer, and for the Linux machine there is no graphical installer is available. So there is one executable file, so you can just straight away give the executable permission if it doesn't exist on your machine, and you can just very well execute that particular file. It will ask you some of the thing like accepting license agreement and all those things. You can just accept it and you can easily install those things in your local machine. Now the installation process for Windows and a Mac is quite similar, so I'm going to show you the installation process on a Windows machine as I am on a Windows machine. So for both of them, Windows machine and a Mac machine, there is a two versions of this Anaconda is available. So one is based on the Python 3x family of version. So as of recording this video, the Python 3.7 version is available, and there is a Python 2.7 is also available. Now I'm going to install this Python 3.7, so just make sure that all those code which I'm going to share with you for this particular course, it will run on a Python 3x family of version, and that is the latest one also. So I would recommend you to install this Python 3.7 or 3x family of version. Okay, now for this Python 3x family there is a two versions is available. So one is a 32-bit graphical installer and 64-bit graphical installer. So make sure that which operating system you are running. So most of the time, as if you are running the very modern PC or modern computer, most probably you are running with this 64-bit Windows operating system. So I'm going to continue with the 64-bit operating system, and this graphical installer already available on my local machine. So if you want to download it, just click on it and it will prompt you to download it. So I'm just going to close it as of now, as it is already available on my local machine. So let me just go to the place where I have downloaded this Anaconda. Okay, so now to install this Anaconda, it is close to around 650 MB, close to around 647 MB. So just double click on it and it will start extracting that particular package. Press next. So this is a very standard Windows software installation process. Just agree on this particular license. So I agree. I want to install just for me, and it will ask you where you want to install. So I have some other drive where I want to install this particular. So I'm going to select this Y drive Anaconda. I have created already folder. You can very well continue with your existing default path what it has suggested. There is no harm where you install it. Just press next. Okay, so it is saying me that this particular directory is not empty, so I have to choose the different location. So what I am going to do now, so let me create another folder inside this Anaconda. Okay, and I'm going to give this path Anaconda. It doesn't matter what path you will give. Okay, let me press next. Now there is a two advanced options. So one is for registration of this Anaconda as my default Python 3.7. So if you are running with multiple versions of Anaconda, I would suggest you to select this particular option because it will add this conda related path into your path variable. Otherwise, if you are just running with one version of this Anaconda, just leave it as it is. And there is another option like a register Anaconda as my default Python 3.7. So if you want to make this particular Python 3.7 version as your default one, you can continue with that, because sometimes the people are running with multiple different versions of Python. So in that case, it is asking that whether you want to continue with 3.7 or not. So I'm going to continue with the Python 3.7, or I have already downloaded and installed and it is already registered Python 3.7 in my machine. So I'm going to deselect it. So based on your requirement, you can continue ahead. Just press install and it will take little time to get it installed on your machine. So I am fast forwarding video till the installation complete. Alright, so installation has been completed. Let me just press next, and Anaconda wants you to install this Visual Studio Code, but we don't want it, so I'm just going to press skip. These two checkbox not important if you want to learn Anaconda Cloud or you want to get started with Anaconda. So I'm just pressing finish. So installation process of this Anaconda has been completed. Now in the next video we'll see some of the Anaconda and its utility available inside the Anaconda, Conda related some commands, and we'll verify our installation, and then we'll move towards the integrated development environment, IDE, Jupyter Notebook or Jupyter Lab.